Welcome to CyclonePort. We are excited to have you on board, and in this quick video we're going to talk about some of the main features of the Radar Omega program and how to interact with your new CyclonePort weather station and camera. First step, download the Radar Omega program either on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. And then once you download the program and open it, this is what you'll see on your phone, tablet, or if you're a subscriber to Radar Omega, you will have access on your desktop computer or Mac computer as well. Notice when you open the program, you'll see many icons across the screen. These are CyclonePort stations. And notice when you click these icons, you'll actually be able to bring up live sensor conditions and the live weather camera at the top. Your sensors will update every 5 seconds on the CyclonePort network, and you also have graph features at the bottom where you can track in real time some of your short-term trends from your weather. If you click or touch the camera at the top, that will go into full screen mode, so you're able to see in full screen your weather camera streaming live, and then click or tap that once again and it will close the full screen mode and go back into the normal view. Of course, you can click any CyclonePort camera across the country and see a real-time video feed as well as sensor information down below. And you will be able to control your camera, but you cannot control other cameras. So any camera on your account or on your network, you will have control features, but of course you won't be able to control other people's cameras. We're going to zoom in just a little bit, and we're going to use the Smithville, Tennessee 911 system for a demonstration here on some of the admin settings that you have available to you. The most used feature will be how you need to turn and move your camera. So if you click on the little switch button right here at the top, you will notice you have your camera controls that actually load. So in the right hand side of the screen here, notice we've got on VIF camera, up, down, left, and right controls, and then there's our zoom in and zoom out buttons at the bottom as well. Once you click those, the camera moves immediately. Now, of course, with the video transmission through the internet, through our servers, there is about a 5 to 20 second delay from when you click the move camera button to when you'll actually see that camera move. And then once we actually see that here in just a second, I'll go ahead and click right 2 times again, and that will put that camera back where it was. There you can see the camera moving from my initial clicks, and then it will go back. Your relay button here, that's to turn your fan on and off with your temperature sensor. So if it's a hot summer day with lots of sunshine and no wind, you'll be able to turn on the relay switch, which will enable your fan on your unit and pull in some airflow across your temperature sensor to make sure you've got the best temperature reading available. The power options here at the top, reboot button does a soft reboot on your system. Physical reset does basically a unplug and plug back in, a complete reset of your system. And then finally, your system update button pulls the latest firmware and updates your CyclonePort system. The settings button on the left is where you'll update the name that you want your CyclonePort to be labeled as in the system. So anytime you update the name, scroll down to the bottom and click the save button you see here in green, and your name will be updated on your unit. And where that's displayed is right here below your camera image. Visibility, public or private. If you set that to private, only people on your account will be able to see your CyclonePort system. If you change it back to public, everybody with the Radar Omega app will be able to see that. So again, to change that, click public or private, hit close, and then scroll down to the bottom and click your green save button. If you need to update your device location on the map, you can do that. Set by clicking map, and then once you zoom in and let's say we want to move our icon over just a little bit, we can do that. Settings button again. We're going to set by clicking map, and we're going to move that icon over about a block in Smithville, Tennessee. We don't know the elevation there, so we're going to click the button here that says click here to approximate the elevation. And once it approximates the elevation, click your blue save button, and as you can see, we've now changed our icon location. In just a moment, when that updates in the system, you'll see the icon move east just a little bit there in Smithville, Tennessee. And you just repeat the process, of course, if you need to move that icon yet again. You also can update the logo in the icon as well. There's, you can see the icon moved to where we just clicked. If you want to update the logo, you can scroll down to the middle here and click the upload icon button, and that's where you'll be able to click and drop an image in the box here, and then you'll update the actual image inside the icon itself. The last button I want to talk about today is the clock button with the counterclockwise arrow going around it. That's your graphing features that you'll have available as an administrator on the CyclonePort network. By default, it loads up the outdoor temperature value for the last 2 weeks or so, and you can change your calendar settings here at the top. Look at whatever time period you want to look at, and you can also click the drop down here and add more values to look at on the graph. You can have up to 2 values at one time. You can close those out. You can look at wind speed, pressure, a number of different values on your CyclonePort graphing. So again, very advanced graphing features there. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. My name is Drew Richards, and my email is drew@sdsweather.com. And I'll be more than happy to get back with you as soon as possible and help you out in any way that I can.